Imagine checking your bank account and seeing a 64% drop in profit. Most people would call the police. Some would just cry. But today, we're looking at Roland, the legends behind the gear your favorite artists use. And they just purposely set fire to $25 million of their own paper profit. Is the music giant dying? Or did they just perform a masterclass in financial spring cleaning? Welcome to HDIN Research. Today, we're going beyond the crash to see why Roland's bad year might actually be their best move yet. Let's look at the day job. Roland's actual business of selling drums and synths? It's actually doing fine. Revenue is up 1.5%. That's like your side hustle growing. While the world is in a recession, they pulled in over $674 million. But here's the complication. While the top line is growing, the bottom line looks like it fell off a cliff. We have a classic case of a healthy body with a very expensive, one-time surgical bill hidden in the notes. 64%. That's a crater-sized hole. If this were a tech startup, the CEO would be on a flight to a non-extradition country by now. But at Roland, this is accounting for reality. It's a non-cash event. Think of it like deciding to value your old car at zero today, so you don't have to worry about its shrinking value for the next 5 years. They took the big bath now to make sure their 2026 and 2028 reports look like a rocket ship. Here's our internal thesis. Cash is the only truth in business. While the profit, which is basically just an accountant's opinion, went down, their actual cash in the bank from operations went up by 17%. They are selling premium V-drums at premium prices, and people are paying. They aren't losing money. They are just clearing out the ghosts of past acquisitions. What's actually paying the bills? It's the V-drums. Percussion is now the king of the castle, making up nearly 30% of the pie. Even as the post-pandemic video craze dies down, people still want to play drums in their apartments without their neighbors calling the cops. The Boss guitar pedals and synthesizers are holding the line, while Pro AV is taking a back seat. Roland is officially a drum and synth powerhouse again. Look at the V-Drum 7 series. It's the iPhone of drums, expensive, sleek, and people can't get enough of it. And look at Roland Cloud. Instead of buying one synth, you're now paying them a monthly rent to access all of them. That's high-margin money. Even their drum workshop acquisition, the one they just wrote down, is releasing wireless tech that makes competitors look like they're stuck in the 90s. Roland is a global citizen. 91% of their money is made outside Japan. But there's a storm brewing in North America with tariffs. Roland isn't just sitting there. They are moving their factories from China to Malaysia faster than you can change a guitar string. They are de-risking their supply chain while everyone else is still arguing about politics. This is the ugly part of the show. The Drum Workshop, DW deal. They bought it when everyone was drum crazy during COVID, but the synergy wasn't as fast as they hoped. So they did something brave. They admitted it. They took a $25.8 million hit now to stop the bleeding on their future reports. It resets the game. It's like hitting the format button on a buggy hard drive. How do we know they aren't faking it? Look at the inventory health. They aren't just stuffing their warehouses to make sales look good. Their SAP/4HANA system, think of it as a super brain for logistics, is keeping things lean. They actually reduced their inventory value by $12 million. That's $12 million that was sitting in boxes and is now sitting in the bank. This is the most important chart in the whole video. Look at the divergence. The red line, profit, is diving, but the blue line, cash flow, is climbing. If a company is dying, these lines go down together. When they move apart like this, it means the loss is just paperwork. Roland has nearly $92 million in fresh cash this year. That's enough to buy every person in a small city a high-end synthesizer. Are they broke? Far from it. They just gave away $30 million in dividends to shareholders. Their free cash flow covers those dividends 1.5 times over. They are also pouring $36 million into R&D. They are building the Inspiration Hub, a $40 million playground for musicians. They are spending money like a company that knows exactly where it's going. Roland is aiming for a 20% return on equity by 2028. Right now they're at 5%. That sounds like a pipe dream, right? But remember, that 5% is artificially low because of the big bath we talked about. Once that $25 million weight is off their shoulders and the software revenue kicks in, that 20% target starts looking very, very real. The plan is simple. Direct connection. Every new piece of Roland gear now comes with Wi-Fi. Why? So you can stay in their ecosystem. It's the Apple-ification of music. Once you're in the Roland Cloud, you're a customer for life, not just for one purchase. That's the lifetime value play that Wall Street loves. And then there's AI. While some people are scared AI will replace musicians, Roland is building AI to assist them. Their future design lab is working on tech that doesn't just play for you, it learns how you play. It's about making the instrument an extension of your brain. The world is changing in Roland's favor. People are moving into smaller apartments, which means they need silent electronic instruments. The middle class in India and Southeast Asia is booming, and they want premium brands. Roland is the aspirational brand for those millions of new players. They aren't just a Japanese company. They are the soundtrack of the new global middle class. So here's the bottom line. Profit is an opinion, but cash is a fact. Roland's record cash flow proves that the heart of this business is beating stronger than ever. The 64% drop? It was a choice. A choice to be clean, lean, and ready for a massive 2028. If you're looking at the headline, you're missing the music. If you want the full-page deep dive on Roland or other industry giants, hit the link in the description or email us at sales@hdinresearch.com. We don't just read the reports, we find the story behind the numbers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments, would you buy Roland stock after seeing that cash flow? I'm from HDIN Research, and we'll see you in the next analysis.